Should we do a competition? Right, guys, 10 weeks, online coaching. You heard it here first.
Welcome.
Cutaways. Mike LV. I done wasted enough of my time. I'ma need that back.
Yeah, time after time with I've been roll out of line like
Welcome back, boys and girls. I'm back with my boy Zach behind the camera, so I'm happy. Chillax vibe. 5th of December, guys. It is it's today's Thursday. We've got a whole weekend. I've got 6 clients competing. 3 you're going to see because they're with me. We're going down to Atlantic City. We're currently in New York, but yeah, come on. This is Yonle. So, carving him up today. What are you eating, Yonle?
Well, right here I got baby rice, raisins, protein. That was it. Trying to get some carbs.
You can tell. Look, I just got that. Amateur mistake. Clean that spoon. Always use a baby spoon. It lasts longer.
Why that's a baby spoon, man?
Yeah, always use a baby spoon. Never use a big spoon.
Why not?
Easy digestion. It lasts longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel ready.
Guys, my money is on him to get his pro card. First time of asking, which is very rarely done in WBFF. So I'm just doing other client check-ins across the board. I mean, it's just a stressful couple of days. It's like I don't know how to experience. I've never had 6 clients competing at the same day at once. 3 are competing in California, and 3 are competing in Atlantic City. So just got to go with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Carb loads, and the way I approach peak week with each client is checking their condition. You know, every 2-3 meals. So you've got 6 people checking in every 2 or 3 meals. It's just like whoa. Trying to remember everyone's protocol, and when we're cutting their water, some clients I'm not cutting their water. Do we want a softer look for bikini or for a fitness model? Do we want a drier, harder look? So yeah, it's just go. So this is basically the carb load. How many meals are we in now?
3.
So we just keep loading the carbs, keep monitoring his condition. And what's the water at today? 2 litres?
Yeah.
2 litres. So
yeah.
You're going to watch me dry him out over the next 2 days. But I've still got to show you Anthony. I've still got to show you Liv. Again, with them, different protocols, different carb loads. Everything's different. So as I said, you got to be switched on 24/7. You got to be mentally in the zone, and you got to know your plan of attack. And nothing's set in stone, guys. So this is what I want to tell online coaches: is that you've always got to have a backup plan, because not everything goes to plan always. So you got to know, right, if someone's not responding the way you want them to, what are you going to do in that position? Do you know, if they could easily overspill, then what do you do? This is the rest of the crew who are all competing. Liv's competing. Liv is from Slovakia.
Slovakian princess, hi.
Young Lee's from
Dominican Republic.
Zach's behind the camera. Keith is here. Both over from Zach's from Vancouver now.
I'm still Irish.
Yeah, still Irish.
So.
He's from England. Young Lee's from
Dominican Republic.
It's all good. It's all Gucci. Just drinking some black coffee. Everything's good. So yeah, we'll check in with you guys as the day goes along. So onwards and upwards.
Let them guess.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 on a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence to let them in, chalk up their body.
Good morning, guys. It is the morning after yesterday's shenanigans. Guess what? Yesterday didn't go to plan. Me and Carlos travelled down around half eight last night. We got pulled over by the police for speeding. We got penalty. We got a speeding ticket. Then what happened, we got here at 2:30, 3:45 in the morning. Everyone's in bed with the last people here. All the stuff, all the merchandise, everything. The car was gone. The car.
Yeah. But it's just another day in the life. I mean, stuff happens, you know, what are you gonna do?
Literally came inside, went outside, car's gone, like a sick prank at 3 o'clock in the morning. They towed the car, absolutely gone. So yeah, woke up this morning, I've had about 5.5 hours sleep. Checking everyone's condition, as you know, making sure their peak week is on plan, making sure their water intake for today. I've decided their sodium intake and their meal plan for the day in terms of the carb load that we're doing. And I've got Anthony doing 15,000 steps to start off the day, and that is it. That is all 3 of my clients will be doing today is some form of fasted cardio, with loads of hoodies on, just outside, not on the treadmill, just to increase the thermic effect in the human body and to aid digestion. Yeah, we'll check on Anthony. Yeah. Where is it?
178.9. So
that's crazy.
178.9.
It's good lighting.
Yeah. So
we put in 250 grams of carbs yesterday. Still nowhere near as full as I'd like them to be, which is crazy because the water intake was on point, but we didn't manipulate the sodium. We didn't push the sodium that heavy. So today we're going to manipulate his sodium, increase his sodium slightly.
Great.
We'll put his water in at 2.5 litres, and we'll go again with about 300 grams of carbs.
like Mike says, when you're obese, your body fat
No, he's just trying to say, guys, that when you're morbidly obese, your fat cells, they never destroyed, they just go dormant. So basically all they do is close up. So the second you become a fat mofo and overspill, boom, them motherfuckers open up and suck in the triglyceride fat, and then boom, fat cell. I'm going to create new fat cells as well as make sure that dormant fat cells become active again. So someone who's being fat in layman's terms, it's a lot easier for them to actually get back to that disposition of being obese a lot quicker than someone who's been a skinny Joe their whole life.
1.2. Well, it was 178.9, but now whatever. I filled out.
Pretty pissed off today, guys. They don't have no baby spoons. And they don't have a big bowl which is an essential for making porridge oats.
Exactly behind you.
Hey, sexy.
Did you eat my pizza?
What pizza?
This pizza?
Texting him, Carlos, you ate their pizza. I know he did. I know for a fact. Because if you look at the logistics behind it, there's no way anyone else would have done it. We were the last two to arrive late. I didn't eat no pizza. And he told me the whole way up he was starving. I just smashed down a bowl of oats, which I did before bed. So, yeah, he's lying, and I'm going to catch him. I'm going to catch him. Plus, I apologise. I was ready to rip you. I was ready to destroy you. I was so sure it was him. I feel so bad now. I was like...
Wait, who ate the pizza?
Teresa's mom ate the pizza.
It's my mom. There you go.
My DMs have blown up since last night, since I put up a post. But like, I was just basically like, my main focus in life right now is to make sure my kids have a life I dreamt about. That is my main focus, and obviously it's good to have a good girl backing you. Obviously it keeps you on the straight and narrow. But this year I've put in like more work than I've put in my entire life. Just went to new heights I never dreamt of. But that's all I done. I was a dreamer. I was always dreamt bigger and always wanted to achieve bigger things. And I knew if I kept working relentlessly, even though everyone doubted me and said, nothing's going to happen, you're chatting shit, or you're too afraid to do something when most people don't succeed at life because you care so much about everyone else's opinion when all you should care about is yourself. Remember, you know what I say, guys, and me and Zach started this saying, you, do what makes you happy. And that is the God's honest truth, and that is the key to success. Like, we've just gone to new heights. And 2020, the business launches this Saturday. That's why I've got Zach over. With Radical Body Transformations, which is $100 million business. Yes, $100 million. So me to get a small percentage of that and be associated with the people that they've seen my credibility as a businessman and how good I am at my job is just overwhelming. Just to think I'm the boy from Kerry who dropped out of school and now we're conquering the world, which is crazy to think we're gonna have a TV show launching on Amazon Prime, Netflix. Crazy. And the love and support I've got from everyone has just been overwhelming. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'm trying to get some hype behind me now on my second can of Monster of the day. It's now 20-1. It's been one of the most stressful days of my online coaching career history. I'm trying to get 6 people ready for tomorrow, not to mention I've got over 40 clients checking in today. I'm currently looking at Johnny's physique, always going through posing. John Lee, stand up. Let's see. How many meals in are we now at this point in time? 2. And what's the water load for today? How many litres?
2.5 litres.
And how much we had?
We got about a half.
In the salt today, we're only loading, in the first 3 meals, we're loading a 1/4 gram of pink salt. The reason why we're loading pink salt is because it is lower in sodium, but also remember it has 84 of your body's essential minerals and vitamins. Now people are like, Mike, why are you loading sodium, all this? Guys, this is the biggest mistake all athletes make whilst trying to carb load, is if there isn't a sufficient amount of sodium and potassium in one's diet, the sugar molecules cannot bind for the uptake of glycogen to the muscle. Lesson 101, learn this now. Do you know what I just realised we're going to do? Should we do a competition? Right, guys, 10 weeks, online coaching, you heard it here first. For the competition to be eligible to win, you have to screenshot that you have followed my channel and liked the video. You have to DM it to me on Instagram. So 10 weeks, free online coaching, which is usually over 2,000. You've seen how good I am, you've seen my clients, you've seen the results they've got. Screenshot, subscribe to the channel and like the video and comment down below, hashtag MikeSullyFitness. That is what I want you to do. But you have to do that. That is the main important one, is sending it via Instagram. So there is a lot of work, but if you want to be in it, no, you got to be in it to win it. So yeah, back to the story. Yonley, this is what he's currently looking like. We're going to go through his posing routine to now. What did we do today since we woke up in terms of training?
Well, since we woke up, we did 12,000 steps.
That was it today. No weight training.
No weight training.
No cardiovascular activity on the steps.
Nope.
No,
Enemies
all good.
putting it close. I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke. I'm ready for smoke. I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now they ain't go harder than me. They need a blade in the sheath. a shank and a
Twisted out.
piece of great.
This is what I want, guys. All these are twisted out, so there's more outer sweep. Remember, it's all an illusion, right? It's all an illusion. So what we want to create, obviously, the wider these are, the tighter his waist is going to be, and the more capped his delt's going to look. Why? Because we're looking for an X shape. That is symmetry.
V shape.
No, X shape. X shape is this. That is the V shape there, but X shape in general, when you go like that, that's the X shape, right? In cocky confident. But you're looking at a new WBFF Pro, and I'm saying that, what, over 24 hours, what, probably about 30 hours in advance. I'm starting to think these days I'm a better coach than a trainer. My physique's gone to shit. We call her the Slovakian queen, no, princess.
Whatever
Come on, Liv, let's go. Back of the stage! Guys, another unique thing about Liv had no bum when we started prep. So not only while we were dropping calories, we managed to pack on a serious amount of mass in her glutes, right? I mean, I'll get Zach to put up a photo now. She was flat ass, and we've actually transformed her whole body composition whilst getting visually lean. She
Fleet, a
looks
tank in a
incredible,
Jeep,
guys.
a Navy at sea, where they some Marine, an ace up their sleeve, a team of Marines, a freak on a leash, a beast with an appetite, razor for teeth, and still they would lay at my feet. Boy, you got the wrong one. I gotta look over all of my publishing statements for Q1 as soon as the song's done. I gotta call up my mama and tell her I made it.
It's my car's extended warranty.
We have not gotten a response. We are giving
They contacted me. My car's warranty. I ain't got a car.
I
Think it's a scam?
Hi, my name is Sean with Warranty Division. Can you please verify the year, make, and model of your vehicle so I can pull a fair file?
Sorry, I'm confused. This number just rang my phone, and I don't know what it's about.
Yes, from the Warranty Division, and I'll just verify and update the information here.
No, you said something about you're going to cancel my thing or something. Cancel what? Oh, he hung up because he knew it was bullshit. What bullshit? He's got. See, we at Anthony have taken a different approach because I know his physique inside out. We fasted. The last meal went at 8 o'clock last night. It is now 1:30, right? Now, the reason behind this is because people never do this, but I know, as I said, I know Anthony's physique inside out. Very, very low quantities of food can go in his gut without becoming distended. Now, that is probably due to his past history of being morbidly obese. So we're going to be using different food sources to what I use with Living Yonale. We're going to be putting in cookies, cereal, and steak. But now this, the biggest indication you should learn as a coach, they have certain significant giveaway points, where Anthony's two main indication points are his chest, so I can tell he can push a lot more because I know that inside out, and his biceps. His biceps go up to 18 inches. He's got 18-inch biceps once they're full. Look at that, still stretch the skin, not full. Remember, guys, glycogen in the belly of the muscle is the same as oxygen in a balloon. People think, oh God, that's loose fat skin. It isn't. We just need to expand the belly of the muscle so we can't pinch that. So just, as I said, watch me work my magic. This is Anthony's first meal of the day. We're going with skirt steak, carbohydrates. We're doing a different approach. We're loading a large amount of fats and carbs in two of these, which is 36 grams of carbs in total. So this here is Anthony Lolly's meal one of the day. Moral of the story, what is the most important thing while eating that food? What do you have to do?
Chew a lot.
There he goes. It's so simple, but yet so effective. Less stress upon the body, you know, in terms of digestion, more uptake in nutrients because your body can actually absorb the nutrients. Again, remember, the leaner individual is, the more effective nutrient partitioning is going to be. So ideally, as I said, chew the food, give the body every help in the process it can in shuttling them carbohydrates into the muscle. But also remember, carbohydrates cannot be present in the belly of the muscle without the intake of water. But fats can be present inside the muscle without the presence of water. So that's what we're combining too. Why? Because his water intake is slightly lower than yesterday. Now with Anthony, we're a bit worried because obviously it's done on the story. Hand on heart, guys, I can guarantee, hands down, he's gonna have the best physique in that category by a million miles. But if someone comes up with a story who's battled with cancer, which has happened to me in the past with other clients in transformation, you can't compete with that. So they might not even look like they lift, but because their background story, or you could be coming up against a veteran who's lost a limb or something, it's really hard to compete with that. Remember, he's not marked on his physique. If he was marked on his physique solely, we'd win now, be giving him the champ, he'd be the champion of the world. But we have to be so careful because there's nothing you can do. You can't compete with a story. So it's not against him or anything negative. It's a bit unfair. It is a competition, it's meant to be marked on your physique, but this category is mainly marked on your story. So tomorrow, we don't know what he's up against. He could be against somebody who's been shot 9 times, had a heart transplant, liver transplant. We don't know. I said to him I would offer to chop off his leg, to give him a fair chance, but he turned down that option. This is just for coaches, as you can see. Remember earlier we couldn't really stretch any skin. We could stretch loads, and now just see how much tighter we're getting. So that is just the power of the carb. So we're just basically getting glycogen into the muscle, making sure the water intake and sodium intake is on point. And now what we're trying to do is make sure any subcutaneous water in this physique gets shuttled into the belly of the muscle. So we're going to use that by getting carbohydrates into the muscle. The biggest mistake most people make is when they cut their water out completely and they put carbs in the next morning. I want him peaked on point when he wakes up in the morning. The reason why, because gut distension, and obviously we don't want to be putting in piles of food when he wants to keep his waistline tight. Remember guys, carbs cannot be present inside the muscle without the presence of water. So if people think in the morning I'm going to be loading up loads and loads of carbohydrates when you've already cut your water, think it's madness. All you're going to do is be bloated. Why? Because what would your body do with its remaining resources of water left in the body to make sure your vital organs can function by making sure cell hydration is at optimal frequency, or think, I'm going to use this water to shuttle carbs into the muscle? It's a no-brainer, so use your common sense. If I was to put a pound of carbs in him, there'd be 3 pounds of water, because 1 gram of carb is equivalent to holding 3 grams of water. Remember that. Just add up the sums, you get the result. Fill him out more. Later tonight we're checking on that again. I want to be able to pinch that even less whilst getting drier. So we need to make sure the combination is bang on. Back in front of this, all new contestants from the RBT, the new business that is launching in 2020, the $100 million business that I've been talking about so much. It's all come together, so it's all crazy to see it all coming together, which I've worked towards behind the scenes, which I couldn't tell anyone for over a year and a half. We've got contestants coming from all over the world. Some have never even flown before. Literally all corners of the globe: Australia, America. I know you're in America, but I mean like opposite side of America, the UK. Yes, I can't wait to meet him. Here's one contestant here who's flown up. Where did you fly from? Nice to meet you.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. So she's been on the RBT for how long?
Since beginning of March.
And how do you feel right now?
Right now, I feel wonderful. 60 pounds lighter.
60 pounds, guys. 60 pounds. That is life-changing weight, and we're only warming up. And what was your previous bit of history about yourself? What made you gain the weight?
Well, I've battled my weight my whole life, and I lost 70 pounds years ago when I was young. But then I lost my husband, and a lot of things have changed. And so just through the years, I gradually put the weight back on, and just got tired of it, you know.
So guys, just like that, as I said, it's crazy, but when you have a body that portrays you, which, remember when I was morbidly obese once upon a time, it changed your whole outlook on life, because you're in that mental state of confidence, and then to have a body that portrays the real you just makes you feel $1 million. Now, as you can see, I'm not sure if Zach has shown you that, I'll be wearing this the day of the show tomorrow, which Anthony will be competing at. Got all the radical body transformation microphones, because remember guys, this is going to be aired on Netflix and Amazon Prime. It is going to be huge, so this is what I had to keep so secret about for over a year and a half. Everything behind the scene, it's all come together, so I'm happy. But all in all, yeah, exciting times ahead. Everything's going to plan, and remember, the big day is tomorrow, the show day, so win.
I've been roll out of line like I don't read the signs. I'm so done with the lies, that's why